velvet voice of Jedi Johnson narrates the way, and the ever-steady Styx boy shall ride away your brain. Bad to the bone, bruise the fur, pick up for days on days, and the great October's global feds have bad writing to slay. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage. The qualified, we are prepared.
And welcome to another brand new episode of The Qualified. I am Jedi Johnson 22, joined as always by the great Dom Tober, the always steady Six Boys 73, the architect joesduelin, and joining us for the first time, our guest panelist Shane from Sinister's Comics. How you doing, Shane?
I'm doing awesome, guys. Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome
to
aboard.
the show.
Welcome aboard.
Friday night.
We made it.
So normally this is where we would talk about what happened this week. Nothing happened for me this week. Shane, a little bit about. I want to ask you a little bit about yourself. Now, obviously, you're much older than the rest of us. So, how long have you been into comics, collecting comics?
Oh, it's going on 20 years now. I actually brought it with me. I was looking through my boxes. I've been collecting since the Star Wars 30th anniversary, so they're getting to 50th anniversary, I think, is where they're at now. But I started with an action figure pack back in the day for a reprint of Star Wars #3, and I've been hooked ever since. It was like 2007 or 2008, something like that. So almost 20 years. But
so you're a Star Wars fan. That'll fit in because if I'd actually even smelled that you were a Star Trek fan, then you would have never made it this far.
I would have shown myself out.
Star Trek fans are a bunch of idiots.
Yeah. I like old Star Trek. I will say it. I will admit it. I don't like new Star Trek.
Actually, Wrath of Khan, best movie. I can tell you that.
Some of the viewers, if you're on Whatnot, you may have stumbled across Shane Sinister's Comics channel on Whatnot. He is on Whatnot pretty regularly, a couple times a week. You've had a lot of experience working in comic stores, all right? I've heard you mention it before. Is that correct, or did I misinterpret?
Yeah. So I back in the day, I used to help out at my LCS, Jesse James Comics, kind of on and off over the years, and then officially right after COVID. So kind of got a good idea of kind of the retail side. And I was always there when collections would come in, so that was my way of being like, let me organize, let me get some, let me
dig through this.
Yeah, so I was always around, and it was a good time though. Got a good glimpse of it. Got to see kind of the retail, collections, conventions, kind of the whole thing. So it's
all right. So we're not gonna have to hold your hand through this. Is basically what I'm hearing. You think you'll be okay. I've been on a couple of Shane streams. Great guy on there, very friendly. Take care of his customers. In fact, you're going to see some of I got 2 boxes from him this week. So you'll see that during pickups. But what everybody tunes in for at the beginning of the show, the comics that didn't make the Hot 10, the outside looking in. Sorry if that blew up your speaker, Sam. We should have warned you.
Oh, it's okay.
Some of our intros are a little loud and a little weird.
We like it loud. Keep it coming.
Yeah. So, as Jedi said, it's time for the outside looking in, where you get to see the 5 books that just didn't make it to the Hot 10 this week. It was funny because Pete was looking for ideas for the 10 this week, and a lot of the ideas I gave him, he said, "Oh, those are the OLI books for the week." So there you go. So that's something. First up on our list, we have Falling in Love: The Path to Hell, #9, the 1 in 50. Only 2 sold. Average at $80, high of 100. This might look familiar because in January, sorry, let me put that back up. In January of last year, we actually showed that book. I Should Stop Giving Spec so early, I guess, because everyone forgot about this book. But there's a bit of a delay, I guess, and it popped in there. It's a great cover. There's a color ratio version as well.
Yeah.
With English trade dress that I think.
My question in the chat about this is, I was like, damn, did this thing get? It's not like it's a brand new comic. This thing's been out for a while. The title, I mean. So
yeah, the title, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, this thing get option or something crazy like that? And Pete's like, no. But what we did find, I was kind of curious because I dug into. I guess this is the first 1 in 50 ratio of this title, though. Everything else has been 1 in 20 or lower. So.
They've been good covers. One was number one was very well received. Like I said, there's been a delay because, like I said, I threw this up on the Now and Later in January of this year. It was like, hey, look for this book. This looks good. And I thought it was going to be out like around March. I didn't realize it would end up being out almost in September. But yeah, it's a good one. It's a unique cover. Unique covers are always kind of cool, especially in indies a little later into the run. Get a good ratio.
No, Terry, he's a different one of my other a different fix, I guess, a different title that I get from Shane usually. Miss Lady Death.
Yeah, we got a lot of Lady
Death books. Lady Death's good stuff. Next up on the list, we got another book I sent to Pete. I was like, hey, I don't think this is going to have too many sales, but it's a great book. It's the Ghost Pepper #2, 1 in 50. It's the Ito cover. Ito's been getting a little bit of work. He doesn't have a huge volume of work, but he had that G.I. Joe ratio a little while back, which was really great, of the Baroness. And this is just good cover. So #2, the 1 in 50, 2 sold, average is 67, high is 76. Hell, nowadays it's a ratio that's selling a little bit above ratio. That's a win. If it's not immediately falling right out of the gate, because the pre-sales will always be high for a lot of these books. But once Wednesday hits and you start to see them fall, you're like, oh. But this one's nice, and I don't know how easy this one's gonna be to come by. I don't know how many LCSs are ordering 50 copies of Ghost Pepper. So
it's the first time I've heard of it, to be honest.
It's a decent little title and some cool covers. And again, it's only the second issue. And like I said, I like Ito.
Don't ask for that copy.
I like when we're getting younger, or newer artists that don't have a huge volume of work, seem to hit pretty hot. You catch them on those ratios. Sometimes those hold up pretty nice. Let's see. Next up, we got Hyde Street #8, the 1 in 20. So another serial little cover for Hyde Street on those ratios. Like all of these, if the first one does really well, the next ones will do well, but not as well as the original. But this still isn't bad. Average of 34, high of 40, 5 sold. It's not bad. I'm guessing people are gonna at least want the full set of them. But yeah, I don't know. These always tend to get a little tired after a while, and if you didn't get the first one, I wouldn't race out to try to get this one. But like I said, still doing all right.
Yeah,
double ratio.
I think these will come down after the.
Yeah, the first
after the ones that really want them for their collection or their after they get them, there's going to be others out there that I think prices are going to drop.
Oh, like I said, after the first one gets hot, then people are kind of aware another one's going to come out, so stores order up a little bit, and it's not as scarce as kind of that first ratio. So I don't know. It's something out there. Next up, wouldn't be a week without J. Scott Campbell throwing something in there, or a Marvel second print 1 in 25. So the Marvel swimsuit special, Friends, Foes, and Rivals #1, the second print 1 in 25. Only one sold, but it was $70. So
damn, second prints, man.
Second print 1 in 25s. This is the year of Marvel second print 1 in 25s, man. I don't know whether stores just don't really want to buy more of these titles because they're loaded probably with back issues of the first prints. But the second print 1 in 25s from Marvel they've been good. A lot of times it's always reused art, but they've been good, and a wraparound cover is always nice on the swimsuit.
Especially throwing Scott Campbell, you know.
And it's better than the other Campbell covers, which is just the same picture shown twice on a plain background of the 75 covers that he's doing for that. This is actually a decent composed cover. There's a lot of stuff going on, and that's nice. So, and Campbell chasers are gonna go collect Campbell stuff. They like Campbell, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has the artist that they love and they chase. So it's a good thing. Get it signed. I'm sure at the bottom somewhere he'll write that huge signature like 3 times across. It'll be fantastic.
Are you a Campbell chaser, Styx? What are you doing?
Yeah. Crucifer.
Oh,
And next up, it's so nice we had to put them on twice. The Psylocke number 10, the 1 in 100. You had 8 sold, which is pretty crazy. Average of 118, high of 150. I was kind of surprised so many of these sold. Especially since these have trade dresses to them, I believe as well. Like I said, I'm not real big on these covers because again, you're just taking the exact same art that's on the cover and just toning it down and putting it as the background. I was like, if it was one cover, that's one thing, but like all of them are that way.
Yeah, but
people like Virgin.
Psylocke is always a good cover. There's a lot of good Psylocke covers, but when you get a good one like this, you want to get it, even though
Camel toe.
I like the purpose.
Yes, we do.
Purpose.
Yeah,
people like Virgins. They're gonna.
And I love Campbell's art. I love Campbell.
Virgins are hard to find.
And I like these. I can't see myself shelling out 1 in 100 money.
I actually did not mean the double entendre there. I just people like Virgin. Stumbled into that one.
But yeah, that is what we have this week for the CBSI Hot 10s outside looking in. If you want to read up more about why these are on here or why Pete had his Hot 10 the way it was, you can go over to CBSI to read Pete's write-up on all of these books and get a little more Pete insight. If he had time to write up, I don't know. He's an extra on Miami Vice.
No, he's drinking a Mai Tai right now, man. Doing something.
Yeah. He's smoking cigars and drinking mojitos.
I thought he was trying to smuggle Barbasol cans out of Jurassic Park, but that's just
But
can't go wrong with a pink flamingo Aloha shirt. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
You can't. You really can't.
I had suggested the Lozano cover, Cosmic, for the 10 because I thought the Lozano was better than the 1 in 25. But who knows? Man, maybe it'll pick up a little steam next week. We'll see. All right, boys. Jedi, you want to say hey to the chat?
We'll say hey to the chat before we do a little more with Shane. So Shane, your wife is actually a comic collector too, right? Quick question. What is that like? I cannot comprehend what it's
all
like.
All of us are confused by that.
Because
we all have significant others who are married.
They think I'm stupid. for doing that.
You know, it's both a thrill and it's scary at the same time because some weeks she spends more than I do. But it's exciting. I mean, when we were kids, she's like, "Look, let's go get a hobby. We need something to do. I like comics." And I was like, "You like comics?" She didn't know I was reading them growing up, and we ended up going to my home store at the time that I ended up working at years later, and we've been collecting Harley Quinn and Batman every month since then. That was about 2015, so a little while ago.
That's nice.
And,
that's what I was going to ask. Is there an overlap in the titles you collect, or is it completely stovepiped?
At this point, it's just one of whatever. If she wants 2 of them, she gets 2 of them. I kind of just collect for her at this point. I've got a handful that I'll go out of my way to get, but most of the time she's on it. She's like, I've got this one and that one. I mean, I'm at her desk right now with her. I mean, she's got her wall of Lady Death behind me. She's got posters
crazy
around the room.
Let's see. Lucky you, man. My wife wants to get rid of my shit.
My wife thinks I'm crazy. Yeah, she thinks I'm crazy. And hey, we heard a couple of little ones running around there. Don't sweat it. We're trying to get a younger demographic. So yeah, just
and
We're going for that preteen crowd.
my son's on the computer in the other room. You'll hear him cursing like a longshoreman probably while he's on his computer. So
my son's out of the house today, so
they also don't have a filter. So every once in a while you'll hear what's going on. They're real little, so they don't shy away from it.
Mine aren't, and they don't shy away from it either. So
right, actually, I was going to say my youngest son, who lives with us, is actually on a staycation down at Waikiki right now because he's decided he needed to get away from me for a weekend. So good for him. Hope he has a good time.
Yeah.
Don't do anything that I would do. There we go. All right, here we go. GT Key Comic coming in second, but did not pull off the hat trick this week. Sorry, GT. Tommy Longbox comes in third. Get off my lawn time. It sure is. Well, it's been a while since we
that was the name of it. We had a few iterations of this show.
Yeah. That used to be the name of the show. Get off my lawn. GT did come in first with some he came in first, but he also came in fourth with thumbs up and hey, how are you? The always faithful Terry Floyd. Hey y'all, what's going on, Terry? Renovision. I don't know who that was. BK, just behave yourself tonight. We're trying to make a good impression. Cosmic, Marco, and Pete said was in rehab, not vacation. Well, there is we try not to.
Well, Marco's in the psych ward. And
private information, but I also wouldn't trust everything Marco said. But
yeah.
Who else? We got Tyson. Who we got this week?
He's hanging out with the fantastic.
So Tyson has just to let you in. There's a lot of little nuances and private jokes, I guess, with some of our chat. Tyson likes to take one of our other channel personalities, Matt from the Saturday SNS show, and have him cartoon caricature of him sitting on a toilet, and he likes to place him in different backgrounds. So this week, Matt is hanging out with the Fantastic Four. Good job, Tyson. Always killing it.
Hopefully there's no flame on while he's on the toilet.
Andre, what's going on, Andre? What's up? Nerdy Geek, what's up, Joe, Jedi, Styx, and Dom? How's everybody doing? We're doing good. Another week flew by, and nothing terrible happened. Knock on wood. All right. Mr. Apple, man. Hi, everybody. What's going on, Mr. Apple? The missing member, Bruce Fur, King of Nerds, said the king is here. At least he's here in the chat.
More like the dunce. The dunce is here.
He's got work. Calm down, Dom. Calm down. He's got work to do. He's got a. We'll talk about it more later, but he's putting on a claim show tomorrow night. So
he's a jester. He's going to make he's a comic fraud. There you go.
I do love this. I had to throw it up earlier. Joe's beard does no longer fit on the screen. It's taking it's got a life of its own at this point.
I have not set foot into a Walmart, by the way, BK, in probably 9 years.
Vampirella movie with Roger Daltrey. I did not know that. I have to look into that.
It's horrible.
Is it that one?
And Shane, cousin Shane. Because Terry likes. Terry says I'm a Clampett at heart, so I'm Jedi Clampett. So everybody's my cousin. He, like I said, he's not my vampy dealer. He gives me the different fix that you'll see here in a little bit. We think we said hello to Cosmic already.
Can you put a muzzle on Bruce's mouth, please? Even in the chat.
Just ignore him. Let's see. We're gonna.
Oh, Mama Bear's here.
Where's Mama Bear? Did I miss Mama Bear? Where's she at? Did I need to go up or down? Well, anyway, hello, Mama Bear. What's going on? There she is. Mama Bear is always she keeps us up to date on Doctor Who. She knows a lot about Doctor Who. For those of us that don't know jack about Doctor Who.
Correct.
And I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, I am sorry. We'll do better next week. Let's move along.
Let's do some pickups. Jedi, you're in the driver's seat. So,
All right. Well, I've teased it a couple of times. I got a couple this week, guys. I got a couple, so bear with me. I was last week. Not the. You know, I don't want to plug Shane's channel too much on whatnot, but I was on there. I was on there last week. He had Monty Moore on there last week. Shane, he has artists on there from time to time, so make sure you follow what he's doing on whatnot. So I did get this in Loco Hero by Monty Moore, signed by Monty. He was actually on the stream, and I've never heard of Loco Hero either, but I forgot to take the tag off this one. But this one was, God, I can't remember the name of it. I just like the colors on this one. That's the reason I didn't know anything about it, but I was like, damn, I love the colors. So
we're simple people. Up. We see it, we like it, we buy it.
Yeah. Now Monty Moore, I did not know this until Shane's stream. Monty is correct me if I'm wrong here, Shane. Monty Moore is the official artist for the Mandalorian art.
Yeah.
He does all the official art that costs thousands of dollars, really, right? His prints and original art for Mandalorian. So I thought it was pretty cool. He also does a lot of Lady Death. I thought it was pretty cool to grab this. This is one of his comp copies, since MM down there, of Lady Death in the Mandalorian styles, more maybe a little more Django colors, but still pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's a Mando I can watch.
Another one of Monty's Lady Death. Again, just love the color palette on this one.
I was gonna say thank you for picking that one up because my better half was eyeballing it.
There was two of them. I remember there was two of them, and somebody grabbed one real quick, and then I'm going through, and I'm like, oh shit, there's another one. And I just kept watching, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it. And then I know. I thought, okay, I'm good. Another Lady Death, or Sworn Lady Death. And then Shane's already told me he wants these back, but this is the
yeah, if you ever decide
the Art Adams
Sonia?
Art Adams signed Red Sonja.
Oh,
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, I see some mummies in the background there, Jedi.
Some mummies.
Some mummies on there.
Yeah, there are some mummies.
Of course, that's what you would see, Styx.
Yeah.
You don't look at
I see the mummies.
I just
There's
noticed
mummies on that cover.
There's mummies.
Styx is that guy that the girls with her breast all out. He'll just notice the mummies back there. That pictures of the breast.
Yeah, I had no idea. There is a mummy back there. You're absolutely right. And then the title of the comic, I can never say it. La Muerta. I can never say it. In the obviously the La Muerta. In the ASM 300 homage.
Ooh, shiny.
Lady Death versus Vampirella. Whoa, can't get any better than that. And then I don't know. This may be. It's either my first or second Dotson Vampirella. I don't have very many Dotson Vampirella covers.
I like Dotson, the way Dotson draws Vampirella.
I like Dotson's art. Dotson does pretty damn good.
Yeah. And then I never heard of this artist, Gillian March.
Oh, Gillian Marsh?
Gillian March. Anyway, cool Vampirella getting her bottom ripped off by some two-headed.
Yeah, that's a Coppertone homage.
Yep, Coppertone homage. And then a little Kiss Vampirella.
Nice.
There you go.
I like
Kiss
that.
obviously getting inducted into something here pretty soon. We have the GOAT. This is Purgatory Perillo. Okay, interesting enough on this one, we talked about J. Scott Campbell earlier. So this is the signed Damsels. Not only is this my first J. Scott Campbell signed book, I honest to God believe I've been collecting full time again for several years. I think this is my first J. Scott. No, it's not. I've got the one with the girls. What's the name? Danger Girls. Okay, so never mind. This is Danger Girls. This is my first signed J. Scott Campbell.
And Danger Girl with G.I. Joe was a really good series.
Yeah.
Good covers.
Perillo again with Red Sonja.
Nice. That man's been killing it
see.
lately.
Oh yeah, he's the goat, man. Purgatory again, signed by Mr. Polito. Another Purgatory. Another Purgatory. Chastity. Not another, but another Purgatory. See a trend this week. And Red Sonja versus, I think this is this Purgatory? Shit, I don't know, but this is Ebas. It is Red Sonja. I don't know if that's
And that's
Purgatory
why
or not.
Jedi's
Yeah, it
wife
is, I believe.
wants him to stop.
Yeah, that's why I keep her to the best of my ability. I keep her out of this room. It's just if she comes in this room, an argument is going to start. So I just say, just don't come in here. Just stay out of the room. Don't come in here.
Well,
All right, that's all I got this week.
for me. You know,
I make mine too messy to walk through, so it's just like just avoids it.
Yeah.
That's what you got, Jedi?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, we'll
Well, I
keep
did
it
get
hot
some
and then-
goodies
then
too,
we'll,
but
then
I
we'll let
didn't go
Styx
through.
cool it down. Okay, so let's see. I got some of these SDCC exclusives finally came my way. I'm a big Joe Picar fan.
Never count out Joe Tyson. Never count him out. He's. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I'm in trouble this week. Definitely in trouble this week.
Nice. I like the double move action right there with the
A little more Joe Picar with Nippy.
See, Dom, you're not the only one Bruce gives a hard time to.
Little
Yeah.
Abaddonza. And then I got a whole fun stack of things. I don't like to go on Whatnot very often. I really don't, because when I do, I do bad things. So this is my I did bad things this week stack. So let's start with some. I will buy Betty photo variants anytime. But they had just a bunch of other Betty Unbounds that I got.
Joe's wife, Joe's killing it this week.
My wife looks a bit like Betty, so I can't complain. And got a bunch of Bettys. And then a lot of good photo areas. Like I said, I'm just a
Damn, where did you stumble across this Betty stash? Good God.
I'm going to keep that to myself. But especially, I started seeing the photo variants, and I was like, "Shit!" To find them in really good shape for a decent price, I was happy. Make Jedi happy. Little Panther, little Textera.
Panther, I love Panther.
Yeah, I got a couple Textera covers. Panther, little Hernandez. For all you Love and Rockets fans out there, great creepy cover.
That's Joe's name. Creepy. There you go.
Secret Fantasies. I'm a solid buy anything Vertigo that's sitting out there. I was happy to snag this.
Oh,
Photo cover for I Dream of Genie. Why not?
It's Barbara Eden cover.
Veratica, I will always buy when I see it available.
all right, Joe. You don't have to just. You don't have to just. You've already won, I think. You don't have to just.
Little Robert Corbin Anomaly. I was happy to snag this Tart. I picked up some Omaha Cat Dancer, which I love these.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have
these
one
are
Omaha.
great.
Yeah.
They had a little bit of the run, so.
Hey, sometimes when Styx talks, it'll scare the shit out of you. Just letting you know.
And then last but not least, I got some more of my, because I collect all these Stadium comic,
Is that?
Nuno Parita, Archie pop art variants. I always collect them all, so I will buy them, especially if it's a Ronnie cover. So that was my purchases for this week.
Dom, you got anything?
I put a little hurting on Whatnot.
I got a couple of things.
All right. Oh, sorry. What happens when both Joe and I drive?
Yeah.
I was able to find this nice Zartan cover.
Zartan.
Zartan, the Dreadnoughts. always.
Nice.
Then I went to Bruce's claim sale. I was able to pick up a couple things. You have to get this Frank Castle in the Iron Man suit, the Iron Punisher suit, the American flag. Word in the street that he might have the armor in Brand New Day Spider-Man. Who knows? Because he has to go up against the Hulk.
I have a real hard time passing up any cover that's got the red, white, and blue. Now, normally there's a girl in a bikini holding it up whenever I buy the cover, but
yes.
I know.
And yes, Terry, I did cry during War of the Worlds because it was the worst goddamn movie ever.
And I got this.
I still want to get that guy back in here that said it was the best movie ever.
Well, he's there right there. He's in the chat.
Who was it?
Talk about second.
I don't think so.
I got the Darth Maul second.
Oh, you got it in the 9.8. All right.
9.8. I got this off Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, Gherkin Choker.
Bruce is Bruce used to be my best friend, but not today, and he knows why. He knows exactly why.
I was able to get this, a nice GameStop Stitch. Uncle Pop just came out.
Wish I had a GameStop around here. Oh, mine closed.
Got this from Amazon, the Jedi Temple Guard, which
Very cool.
Badass figure. And last but not least, my ever-growing Hordak collection. I had to get the Masters Universe Classic Spirit Hordak.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
All right. You're my best
one?
friend again. Bruce is my best friend again. Okay. All right, we're good.
Yeah. So anything to do with Boba Fett, Hordak, Zartan, and Soundwave, I'm good to go.
And Lilo and Stitch.
And that's why my wife gets crazy because I buy too much shit. But that's all right.
Dom likes
just
Star
for
Wars
reference, Dom lives in New York City.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I live in a one-bedroom apartment in New York City, and one thing
in the sky.
I got a whole wall there too. I got stuff. I got a storage unit that has a whole bunch of shit.
Well, moving on up. Sorry.
I need a man cave so I can have all my stuff out.
all right. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
You need a city block is
Styx?
what you need.
Styx, what you got?
Yeah,
We're gonna
right,
let our guest is gonna get clean up tonight and get to show off everything last.
All right. So this weekend, my local comic shop had a grand reopening sale. So
Oh, shit.
How many times do you have a reopening sale?
3 times a year. They have sales 3 times a year. So they had all their dollar books where if you bought 25, they were $10.
What was the percentage of innovation titles?
How many books are you about to show, Styx?
Not many, but I did
Okay.
grab whatever they had. As far as.
Hopefully, it's not all 90s image.
No, one time we did pickups and Styx took 12 minutes to show his comic.
12 minutes off the.
That's the record.
I'll try to go quick. We won't do it too bad here. I picked up the Robotech.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay, Robotech.
At least I don't know. I'm making them. I picked up a couple of Berserker #1.
Getting ready for the movie.
I found this one and I hadn't seen it before. Rasputin.
Yes,
I've got a couple of those. I've got a couple of those in a box. Yeah, I'd have gave them to you. I don't think they were. I don't know what they were. I'd have gave it to you though. I'm sure you paid more than what I would have charged you, which was
I paid 40 cents. So
okay. All right, you could have bought soda.
I got some.
Ariella? I like Ariella. I was kind of pissed they canceled that series.
I was too. I really liked it.
I mean, season
Dr.
2 wasn't
Strange
nearly as good as season 1, but
Black Knight.
Watchable.
This one I picked out because I know Joe likes it, so I said I'll take it. We'll Fire and Ice.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Little Frazetta action.
Oh,
No,
never
Frazetta.
go wrong with Fire and Ice covers.
Picked up a couple of I Hate Fairylands. A couple
Little Scotty.
fixes.
I almost started reading that this week just because I have
Yep.
I have the trade and I just figured I should read it.
It's on my list.
Yeah, it's
I picked
a
up
pile
a
somewhere.
Mars. I like this series. I didn't have to issue.
On my list right after Snot Girl.
Yeah.
I have an issue to that if you want it.
Snot Girl has some interesting.
Uh,
look at that. That was nice. That was
a
nice little
trade.
score there.
There you go.
That's a little It's a little risque for you, Styx.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
Styx is gonna have to hide that one in the underwear drawer.
I don't know.
Little Dark Pyramid. This one you might see on the claim sale tomorrow. A Ma #1, the Diamond Retailer Summit
Oh, nice.
#1 version. Side. Of course, they had a couple Doctor Who's in there.
Always get
Back
by
up past
that.
some Doctor Who. Farrell. Spider-Man Reign 2 #1. This one will be getting signed by Carrie Andrews in Baltimore this year.
Yeah. It's a good Carrie Andrews cover.
Maybe at the end of the show, Tyson. Depends on how long we're running.
A couple issues of Project Blue
Otherwise,
Book.
it'll be tomorrow.
No, that's
I like
that's Tinian's
UFO
series,
type
isn't it?
stuff. Yeah, Tinian. Yep. Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood.
That's a really cool cover.
I like that.
I've seen that one.
Darkman.
Hey, now you're talking my language. I love
Darkman. There you go.
Best movies ever.
Power Rangers Godzilla.
Oh Lord.
Love me some Power Rangers.
The A and B cover of Origins with Miss Marvel and Green Goblin.
Green
I
Goblin.
like that cover. Green Goblin cover. Gorgeous.
What's this one called? Fish Flies. It's
Oh yeah, Fish
Jeff
Flies.
Lemire, the Virgin.
That was the one where they had a weird misprint on issue 1. That's what made that book popular, and then immediately fell off the cliff.
These were in the box, and I said yes. So I bought a bunch of honeymoon.
Oh, there you go.
Honeymoon is nice.
Nice.
I mean, some great covers.
You never know.
Oh, these
They
photo
reboot
covers.
everything.
Hey, that used to be a-
Lava mouth.
hey, wait, Shane. That used to be a TV show. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We used to have
Picked up a couple Mandalorian that they had in there.
You can burn that.
Jeez.
You had about
Wow.
five short boxes of Star Wars.
All right, Styx,
Handle Mando, man.
Styx, your time is about up here. Let's.
All right. Let's cut to the chase here. Boris
Oh,
Karloff.
nice. I like
Boris.
those Boris Karloff reissues. They're nice covers.
I picked up old Godzuki.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's a good cover.
God.
2 weeks ago on the tech, I said someone asked if I had the full run of Howard the Duck. I said I don't. I didn't have any, but I did. I picked up 3 Howard the Ducks in the dollar box, including issue
We're
2.
goaded into it.
Yep. I'm like, now you can't say I don't have any Howard the Duck.
Gotta have it.
Yeah. The Muppets, Jim Henson. The only innovation that they had in the box, Joe, were a couple of Vampire stats.
We run the full gamut here, don't we? From
Oh yes.
Yep.
taping up the nips to the
From
Muppet
50
Show.
cent books to quarter books.
Rocky and
See?
Bullwinkle.
Max Headroom with the breaking and the broken.
I picked up about 20 gold key. I won't show them off. And
Show them off.
Whitman
Might as
book.
well. You might as well show them off. Go ahead.
Okay.
Were
All
they
right,
good? What kind of shape are they in?
Let's see.
They
He's
are in
got a
beautiful
stream later
shape.
on tonight, guys. It's not.
They are in beautiful shape.
couple.
Couple.
That's
couple-
nice.
yeah,
I mean, if you could, yeah, I mean, if you could score gold key in decent shape, there's no reason not to pick that up.
Yogi Bear,
There you go.
Sylvester, Huey Louie, Mod Wheels,
Mod Wheels.
Mod Wheels.
Daffy Duck, just to name a few. I won't go through them.
Get started with those. Styx.
Well,
That's
They're in the
nice.
back of the
Well, you're a gold key. You like grabbing gold key like I do, and you know how bad the condition is of 90% of the gold key you run into.
Styx is like I said, Styx is a legend around the
350.
comic shops. He takes all the obscure comic books that are out there that nobody else wants, and it makes him his very own.
and I'll end up with this one. I got a big stack of Vampirella.
Oh my! Look at that Jedi.
Fucker.
In the dollar
Dead
bin.
Flowers.
Dollar bin,
I
son.
think I have every cover of Dead Flowers. Probably not, but there was quite a few in there.
Oh, that's Rachy. Rachy there. Don't know.
There's some
Perillo?
numbers in there.
Thought Perillo already. Look at that.
And some more.
War of the Worlds.
Some good War of the World.
Some good War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Not that horrible Ice Cube shit.
And some Planet of the Apes.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
You can't get wrong with Planet of the Apes. That's good stuff.
All right.
All right, Shane.
All right. So my better half has been, you can't see her, but she's been handing me stuff off camera for the last 5 minutes. She's like, I want to show this and that.
I'm so jealous.
She had plenty of time while I was going, so.
Yes, yeah.
So this
She
is
could have
her,
ran to the LCS for you while Styx was going.
right? She wanted to show you guys she got a Sun K box. So a little hard to see.
Ooh,
So the Coffin does these collector boxes every now and again. She
nice.
got
yeah.
this when we were down there. I can't my
Sun
brightness,
K so much better than Shikari.
right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
And she's showing me. So these are the ones that came in, little boo boo on them. So thankfully it's just the corners. But she got her Lamerta. You got the Perillo. It's hard to see. My brightness is off. I'll have to figure that out next time. But she got these are from the new Kickstarter they just did. And she's got the Carla to go with it.
Nice.
And they really do give you out the free ones. We didn't even know this until it showed up. They threw one of the mock-up editions in there for her for free.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Wheel spins and her name got picked. So we found out as it got here.
That's
How
super.
heavy do you lay into Kickstarter? Because I'm a very heavy Kickstarter person. I kind of got Jedi hooked on,
He dragged me
doing
into
Kickstarter stuff now.
Oh, he corrupted Jedi in a heartbeat, man. Ooh.
She's
I
got
came
more.
willingly.
She handed me the other stack. Sorry, she walked away. But Kickstarter, I don't do too much myself on it. But I found myself supporting the new Coffin because they have their own website now
Yeah.
where they do their launches. So I've been on there.
Off in launch, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, Coffin launch. Too much on there, but you know, she handed me way too much. I'm not gonna take up the whole night showing all this, but she wanted to show off her remarks that she got. She got some remarks from Eric Henson this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet.
I got that one right there.
Oh, it's cool.
Okay. Is that the same ones you showed on the stream yesterday?
Different set. So she
Different-
got one
different one?
for her, and then pretty much if it
Okay.
makes it to the show, there's two of them. That's the rule of thumb.
Okay. All right. No. Yeah.
If she wants to show off her print, she got.
I don't know what it's like, but I understand.
Yeah, nice.
That's her Sun K print. Oh, did you see they put stickers in the back for you?
Yeah.
They love. I got more tchotchkes from Kickstarter stuff than I know what to do with.
Right.
So many
They can
stickers, bookmarks, patches, pins.
I bought a
magnets.
collection a couple months ago, and I was finally going through it, and it was like all Lady Death stuff. And I didn't realize when I bought it, it had all the Kickstarter stuff in it. So I had to sit there for a couple of days and put the cards in order and what prints go with what book. And
Any Mendoza stuff has great trading cards.
Yeah.
They'll do the little lenticular trading cards, which are fun, and they got a whole set of good stuff. Any of the Mendoza stuff. All right. Well, let's pull this back up here. Just a little reminder: Bruce is going to be doing a claim sale tomorrow for Kyle. We're going to be raising some more money for Kyle as he is still fighting through everything, and we're looking to give him as much support as he can as he battles through this cancer. So the GoFundMe is still up there for anybody that wants to donate there. Again, Bruce is doing a claim sale tomorrow. I know there's a metric shit ton of signed Mark Spears books that'll be on that claim sale.
I'm going to be like I'm going to throw a couple of books in there too. I already told Bruce, and of course Tyson knows this as well. I think I'm going to be the opening act, though, right? I mean, that's Mark Spears is going to be I'm going to feel like here's my little book.
I will say the way it went during the last claim sale, we kind of went through everything pretty fast, and there wasn't a ton of volume. And then we kept kind of going through them again as the show went on, and then everything picked up and moved out. So probably showing things a couple times here and there.
where can we? Where's the claim sale at?
Bruce's channel is Kingdom of Nerds on YouTube. So he will be doing it. Whoever has a
believe it'll
wrench
be on
in
here
their
as well.
best throat. Yeah. I'm not sure if they're dual streaming it or not, but if they are, or if Bruce is still in the chat, throw your shit in there, Bruce.
Yeah. However we can
Yeah.
help, I'd love to donate some books for next time if they do another one. So
Yeah,
appreciate
it'll be pretty cool because I saw a little preview of those Spears books. There's a lot of signed Spears there. Mark has been on a few times. Generous guy,
Mark,
good guy, and
he's a friend of the channel, so we appreciate.
he donated a bunch of those for the claim sale, so we really
awesome.
appreciate it. For Comic Now and Later this week, let's see. Hey, let's see it for the third time. There's that Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. I'm sorry, I put these together earlier in the week before other people put together their lists, so I had it on there regardless, and I wasn't going to take it off. So that showed up on there. I'm a horrible hypocrite because I was like, Michael Turner's dead. I don't want to see any of his covers anymore. And then I see a cover and I'm like, ooh, I really like that cover. So on Sonya Reborn #1, there is a Michael Turner, Pete Steigerwald exclusive for Sonya Reborn 1 for the 2025 Fan Expo in Canada. It's limited to 150. There's like 3 different covers of this, and then there's another Michael Turner cover, which is the full body one as well. I can't help it. I'm a hypocrite. I am what I am. It's a good cover, and I love Michael Turner. So there you go. And I love Red Sonja. So it hits me on all my feels. Also, I liked Exquisite Corpses. Had the Capture Collectibles. Had this little X-Ray Fox variant, which I kind of dug as well. Exquisite Corpses still going strong. It's people seem to still be interested in it. I feel the story's gotten a little stale, but hopefully it'll pick up. We'll see. And then for the future, Sorrento does just great covers. And I do like the Spider-Man Noir 1 in 25 Sorrento variant. It's a cool cover for a 1 in 25. And Spider-Man Noir is going to pick up whenever that series ever
I got the
makes its
original
way.
series and the variant covers for the original one, which is good.
Yeah, as do I. But like I said, new series gins up interest in it, and it's a good Sorrento cover. And again, I'm a hypocrite every week. I'd be like, Jenny Frizen. It all kind of feels the same. And then I see a Jenny Frizen cover, and I'm like, oh, shit. I like that Jenny Frizen cover. So Marion Heretic #1, which is a Boom series that's coming out. Give or take the fact it's written by Tinny Howard. We'll see. But there's a color version of this, but Boom's doing all these 1 in 20 Boom 20th anniversary Virgin variants, and you're getting a nice black and white Jenny on this. And a nun with a garter with some knives, and she's holding a sword. Sure, why not? I'll take it. And of course, we were talking about Ito earlier. Yuletide #1 is coming out later in the year. There's a 1 in 10 Virgin variant for an Ito cover on that as well. So if you're going to start grabbing Ito variants and ratios, hey, it's a 1 in 10. Should be pretty reasonable. So that's what we got for the future. I know, Terry. I know. Tinny Howard. But Boom just puts out really good covers. So. For my tops and tails this week, I guess the Kickstarter that's out there right now, Bobby Joe, 2 covers there. I like the Monarch for my tops, and I liked my Yum for the tails. Good covers. Bad Bug has been putting out some good stuff on Kickstarter, and I've been
Yum does a lot of Kickstarters. That's one thing I've noticed going through some of the
yeah. Flowers XL does it as well, and I like Flowers XL's work as well. But the Monarch cover I liked a lot as well, because I'm a sucker for underboob.
About 50 copies.
Yeah, that's
yeah. They were funded right away. As soon as Joe got there, they're like funded.
Yes. Project funded. Yeah, but yeah, Yum rarely lets me down. Every time I go through these Kickstarters and I end up seeing a Yum cover, I'm like, I kind of like that cover. But no, the Monarch's good too, and so there's a good handful of covers.
You got tentacles too, so Yeah.
Yeah, you do have tentacles. That is kind of nice. I mean, granted,
For those collectors out there,
do I wish the feet were exposed and she wasn't wearing boots? Yes, I do. But I could live with it this time, I guess. Take our good with the bad. Jedi, you, I believe, are up next with our cosplay cover
cosplay
of the week.
Cosplayer of the week, I guess. But not necessarily covers, but this week we have Katsumi Tori, who has done a lot of Kickstarter. Maybe not a lot, but she's done some Kickstarter stuff. She did Valentine. I think this one's still live. Valentine versus Maneater. Unless it just ended, that one's still open on Kickstarter. The best title ever that I just can't believe that I didn't think of it. Night of the Giving Head.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
She did a cosplay cover for that. And moving on, the girl with 9 tails. I guess never heard of it.
Yeah, I think it's a bad donut book.
That's a Kickstarter too, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Bad Donut puts out a lot of good cosplay
that's
covers
bad.
and
cosplay
books.
I couldn't find a lot of information on her as far as the bio, other than on her X, she said that she's just a gamer that likes to do cosplay.
You know what?
These pictures are all the bio I need.
Let me find her on Instagram. Let me see.
Yeah. And there you go. I put this in there for Dom. She's done the Leia bikini for you, Dom. I don't know if you requested that or not, but
I don't know. I requested that, but I will take it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I am a sucker for Velma cosplay.
Velma's always hot too. Yeah, Velma's always hot.
Yeah, it's always.
I can't see a thing without my glasses.
Yeah.
But that's it. That is your cosplayer of the week.
And Terry, I do have a box full of Joe Picar covers, but not Pecker covers.
Tyson says I'm looking as well, Dom. She's going to get some followers today, boy.
Oh my God!
All right.
And now it's time for our 5-minute Vaporella update. We've been
we read it, so you don't have to.
Things. Yeah, we switch off and on when we don't have Vaporella. We normally do Heat Seeker. Probably going to maybe start to do a little bit of Red Sonja, pepper it in when we don't have Vampy.
Yeah, Joe and I like to. It's mainly I don't know if Dom or Styx read this. I'm sorry, Shay. I think I failed to mention this to you. But yeah, Joe and I like to. A lot of these books we like to just to show people that there is a story between the cover candy. We like to tell them what's going on. So there's actually a story in there.
Yep. So this week we're looking at Vampirella Armageddon 2, which just came out. Got some.
I got to get the lyrics.
Yeah, the lyrics is nice. The Linzer is nice as well. Got a nice cosplay in there. There wasn't for a Dynamite book. There wasn't really a ton of covers. There weren't really any store exclusives.
It's a great A cover too, though. Who did the A cover?
Who did do the A cover?
I don't know. I forgot to look. But I like it.
Yeah, it's not
for an A cover. That's a really good A cover.
It's thick like a chew cover, but I don't believe it's true. But yeah, it was
the show for me. Joe does some great covers.
It was yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What'd you say, Shane?
I was saying I think Joe always steals the show for me whenever he does a cover. That's the one they pick up. So
yeah, there's always, like I said, Vampirella's been killing it this year between the insane Perillo covers, and Linsner always does just good steady work. Lyrics always peppers in some good stuff. We're getting some good fun vampy stuff. So story wise this week, we kind of, if you remember where we kind of left off, Vampirella and the werewolf guy were kind of fighting some bad guys. Vampirella got kind of sent off to some other,
sucked into a vortex.
Yeah, sucked into a vortex. So we got our vampire, we got our werewolf guy who comes across a few people who he's getting the band back together. He's getting, oh, there you go, Jet.
Nice,
he's getting the band back together to try to find Vampirella.
Yeah.
So this whole issue kind of goes back and forth between him getting the band together and Vampirella in her little vortex world where she's been taking
I
a
know.
break.
I know the Silver Surfer looking person definitely was in Vampirella Strikes. I don't know about the other dude. Probably they were too.
Yeah, they also come across what is this, Balthazar,
Yeah.
who's this lion dude. So
He's
that's
supposed to be a hellhound, but he looks like a lion. That's what I
yeah,
don't understand.
he looks just like a lion. But that's the band. They're getting the band back together, and they're going to go try to find Vampirella. Meanwhile, we see Vampirella, who was all but decimated down to the skeleton, is picked up by these nomads and brought back. And as she's healing, she kind of
Well,
takes it to the leader that she was dragged
she's in
to,
hell.
and
She's in hell.
it-
I mean, this is a region of hell, I guess, a desert region of hell. I guess I don't know. She's in hell.
yeah. So she kicks a little bit of ass. So now she all the people that were there were like, oh, I guess you're our leader now. We got introduced to a new big bad, I guess, because the initial bad was the guy that sent Vampirella into the vortex, but apparently that guy has somebody that he answers to as well.
I'm hoping we see Nyx again, who I think was vanquished to hell in one of the previous Vampire Strikes or something, or Vampirella Strikes or one of the others.
Yeah, it's very hard to keep things straight because
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, well, in the other Vampirella title, all of the Sacred Six were killed in the last issue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now she was a bad. Yeah, she wasn't one of the Sacred Six. I think she was a bad. I think Vampirella killed her or vanquished her to hell or something. But yeah. She was naughty.
So we got Vampirella with some Dune-like sandworms giving her some shit. We got Balthazar puking up some black stuff.
Yeah, running her day. Yeah. She gets swallowed by that sandworm too.
Yeah, she does get swallowed by it.
Yeah. We assume she's going to survive. I mean, we think.
It was like I said, it was a transition issue. I think it's just trying to establish where Vampirella.
It was a lot of. It was very easy to read, this one, unlike the last Vampirella number 4 from the continuous title that I had to read like twice. This one was very easy to read, real simple dialogue, not a whole lot of brain power needed for this one.
No, it was it's kind of a transition issue, just kind of setting things up for where she's at and what she's dealing with and what the other team's dealing with, getting everybody together. And I'm guessing it's all going to come together in the next issue or two because Vampirella series don't run very long.
Yeah. On to the next one.
Yep, pretty good. All right, Dom, it's time for your favorite segment.
It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia. It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia Comic. Oh, cool. Sale of the week.
Shane, I like this week that we get to explain a lot of these little things to Shane. Dom, you want to explain why that drives you nuts?
When the thing is going off, because it's done by AI, they can't just say sale. They say salia. What the hell is salia? But they say sale of the week at the end of the song. Say sale. What the hell
Every
is
week
sale?
Every week, Shane, we have to hear this. Every time we play that intro, we have to listen to Dom. But anyway, so speaking of Dynamite, Dynamite back in 2016 did a Women of Dynamite statue series. Some of these were actually it's a little hard sometimes to figure out what was what because they did regular and they did artist prints and they did stuff like that. So I did my best. This first one is a Deja Thoris statue. This is an artist print. Still in the box. This one was inspired by Frank Cho, sold for a best offer back in late May of $342. These are pretty cool. Deja Thoris, yeah. On to the next one, Purgatory statue. This one is not an artist print. It's numbered out of 1994, but it is a 2016. This one is inspired by Michael Turner. This one sold on a best offer of $385 in early June. These are really cool, and they're not terribly expensive when you compare these to something like a Hot Toys or something. Not crazy prices like we see on some Hot Toys and things. And then we have the Red Sonja. This one, all these are 2016. This one's numbered out of 1,000, inspired by J. Scott Campbell. This one sold for basically $200. Best offer accepted in mid-July. All of these
the sculpts on these are always really good too.
Yeah. No, I was. Nice. I mean, I spend my money on other shit, obviously, or else it would be going to these, because I have no place to put them. But these are out. These are really, really cool. And then continuing on with some more ladies or women of Dynamite. Oh, am I driving this? Oh, hang on.
Yep.
Boom. There we go. Vampirella. I didn't even correct this one. Joe, that's my fault. This is Vampirella. I didn't change the title. Yep. Obviously, it's not Deja Thoris. It's Vampirella. This is numbered to 1969. All these come with the box. This was also inspired by J. Scott Campbell. This one sold for a bargain of $100 back in mid-August. And then we have a Sheena, numbered out of 750. Also inspired by J. Scott Campbell, sold for $166 on a best offer in mid-June.
Jedi, you missed that statue. What happened?
I got no place to put that. It's pretty cool, though. I'm afraid between all my C-3PO shit, I got no place to put that.
You can move the C-3PO stuff for Vampy.
I know. I chose C-3PO over Vampirella. I can't. Yeah, who would have thought? But yeah.
How dare you?
he is the foundation of Star Wars, after all. So you can't go wrong with C-3PO.
Yeah. Do you collect any statues, Shane?
Yeah, my wife, has a bunch of Lady Death statues. I've got a archway in my living room. There's a bunch of the cheap ones. I got them from a store that was closing up here, and they did a clearance sale. So I got a couple of Spider-Mans, Hulks, Red Hulk.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I actually have that Purgatory one sitting around here somewhere. I got it in a collection. And Jess wants me to let everybody know she's got the snow globe one that she's going to be putting up once she gets a little display set up for it. I'll send pictures. Cool. She's here in the room with me. She's like, why'd you call me?
Making all of us so jealous. I don't.
I just try to keep all my stuff contained in this room.
We'll have a room tour at some point once I get this place put back together. I'll do a
nice
tour and show her off all her posters and everything she's got.
Nice. Yeah, I got so many prints at this point that I need to get framed. It's ridiculous.
It's expensive now too. It's like $15.
Oh, it is. Yeah. And half the prints you get end up being like weird sized sometimes, which is a real pain. I have like weird size Art Adams
like
print,
13 by 19 or something, 11 by 17.
We got one from Joe Linsner like that, where it's one of his really old ones that he pulled out of the warehouse, and he was doing a live stream, and we're on there. He's like, "This is my last copy. I don't think we have any more." And she's like, "That's coming home with me," and it's like half the size of a normal 11 by 17. It's like very odd. To put other things like a Linsner collage together to get it framed properly. It's just a pain.
It is pain.
But he took care of her too. It was really nice. He put little hearts on it for her and everything. It was like a Valentine's Day print, so it's worth it.
Oh, that's nice.
Odd size and all. That's
nice. As much as I would love to start buying OA, and have original art, I just get signed prints is just easier.
That's it, Mama Bear.
Yeah. No Styx trivia this week. Styx has been busy. He's been working hard. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
We lose. Well, Styx, I'm actually recovering from the concussions that are your segments. So.
Yeah.
So, I guess we were timely this week because there was an announcement this week that they might be looking to do an Archie Comics movie.
Listen, Riverdale was great. It was a natural disaster, but it was great.
Sabrina was great.
Sabrina was great, too.
As live action as well.
Good.
I mean, Archie's a tie. I collect Archie. The problem is, I mean, you're going back to like Pep and stuff like that. So you're talking 80 plus years of books that are out there. So there's a lot of good books.
Versus Punisher versus Predator. Come on, man. You got all crazy crap going on.
There's tons of Archie books out there. I decided to stick with Innuendo covers this week. Some are a little innocent. Some are a little dirty. But they tend to be some of the more collectible Archie books that are out there that kind of span the years. So it gives us a good swath of Archie covers from Golden Age on through to modern. And I just figured we'd take a look. About 50 covers to take a look at. So the first one here, we'll start off a little innocent. We got Archie looking at Betty while Ronnie's looking at her picture there. And it says, hasn't she got beautiful lines, Archie? And Archie, of course, as always, the poon hound he is looking at Betty and going, and how? Which is nice. So we're starting off slow. And working it up. Of course, we also have Pep. Would you like something to look at while you're waiting to see the doctor? And of course, Archie's looking at Betty and Veronica. He already knows what he likes to look at. Except Pep starts
dressing like that, man. How do you get the broads dressing like that, man? I can tell you that.
Pep starts on. I mean, we're talking late 40s here for Pep. Around 60, 64 for Pep 60 and 64. So there was only so much they could do with Archie books. But every now and then they get pretty good. Let's see. We have. Don't you think they have cute tricks here, Archie? And Archie, of course, looking at Betty, going, "Wow, you can say that again." So he's looking at a good trick there. We got the famous love triangle of Betty, Veronica, and Archie. Archie, which of the flowers in my garden do you like the best? The roses or the tulips? And of course, Archie is saying, "Oh, your tulips," which is a good one.
Ooh, that's so. Archie's a smooth motherfucker. I'm just telling you.
He is, man. For a nerdy looking dude, he is tunnel visioned when it comes to Boone.
No, that movie is true. Called Riverdale. It's on Pornhub. Yeah, it is.
I don't believe there are any Archies in Seduction of the Innocent. Some of the crazier Innuendo covers are far later into the series. So from the Golden Age, like this is about as racy as you get. Betty, do you want a spoon? I'd love to, Archie. You can pick me up at 8. That's about as racy as some of the really early stuff got.
Lock up your daughters.
Yeah.
Archie's in town.
They got the Veronica. Did Archie get there yet? And, Veronica, not quite, Daddy. He's going in for it. He's getting there. Archie is my form filled out. All right, Archie, and perfect. They're very innocent Innuendo covers. But again, all of these always sell well. If you look on eBay, you can search for Innuendo covers. These are the types of covers that will pop up. And again, they do tend to sell at a premium. Old Archie always sells well to begin with, but the Innuendo covers always are sought out by collectors. Hey Archie, I'm making out my new subjects. What do you think is the easiest to take? Of course, Archie girls. I think the next one is possibly one of the more racier frames for Innuendo. The second frame on that Archie 78, where he says, "Now to get the feel of the clutch," and she goes, "Oh, Archie." So that was a pretty good Innuendo for.
That's downright dirty.
Yeah, it was getting there. It was getting there. They were learning.
Making Tyson blush.
Yeah. See, we get. I'm guessing that's Reggie in the back because he's always an asshole. I don't get it. I just hit a home run, and Veronica never looked at me. Of course, Betty, you may have hit the homer, but it's Archie who scores with Veronica. So, it's Archie. You lead off, Archie. Try to get to first base. Maybe I could coach if you'd stop interrupting me. So, there you go. It's fun little innuendos. Let's see.
These are building up to the really like the best ones.
Yeah,
right?
we're getting there. I tried to
okay.
take it through the ages as much as possible to start with a lot of the older stuff and work our way forward. And again, a lot of these are innocent, but they do stand up as innuendo covers that are sought out and do kind of grab a premium. We got Archie trying to steal a kiss. Archie has the ball rolling there as he's with some ladies.
He's got
bowling alley.
More than the ball rolling.
Here we go. Now we're starting to get in a little better. It's, I like them to be at least 5 feet high. And Archie, I don't know. The 5-footers are pretty cute too, so he likes those girls. There you got the this one inflation problem. I don't mind handling. So while he's staring at her tits, that's something. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're easing in. Okay, there you go. Here you go. It's one of the most famous ones. I bet this frisbee flips out Veronica on her birthday. It sure will, Archie. She's expecting a pearl necklace.
Yeah.
So that's one of the good old school ones that is in there that always
Styx is like,
out.
I don't get it.
I don't
get
understand
it.
Archie, what does that new girl do on your staff? Anything she wants, sir. I do enjoy that one as well. That's a lesser known innuendo cover, but it is a good one.
Archie's a fiend.
Yeah, and she does anything on his staff that she wants. Archie, what would you like for your birthday? A third arm. What birthday gifts? 2 laptops.
They're getting worse.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the one.
There you go. Oh, I mean, I can't go right out of the gate with the hot stuff. So my horoscope predicted I'd be in the pink today. Yeah, that's a winner.
Yeah.
And yes, of course, Archie. Did you have any trouble rescuing me? I sure did, Betty. I had to beat off the other guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yes, Archie. You are rubbing me the right way, and he's rubbing me the wrong way. There you go. It's kind of straightforward. Archie, do you like my split? It's even better than the one Pop Tate makes. Pop Tate runs the pop shop. So. Let's see. Archie, there's nothing quite as soft as beach sand. And he's, of course, sighing. Want to bet? Let's see. This next one, it's sort of innuendo. Where Archie, do you think you'll be able to stretch your allowance? Only if the government prints rubber money. I took it as a condom joke, but that's just me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Another famous one. I wish I could swing like this forever. And of course, Archie, so do I, as he's kissing Betty while pushing Veronica on the swing, because Archie is a swinger. Of course, I can make points with either hand, and so can Archie. There's Archie tag teaming Betty and Veronica.
Foot fetish.
Ginger in the world.
Yep. Yeah. I had to throw that one in as he's looking up skirts. Archie, how did you drop your change? Just lucky, I guess. Let's see. We got. Hey, Archie. Let's go where the action is. Believe me, Reggie, I am where the action is. He got 3 girls that time. He's something. Let's see. Arch, you and Reg should study those rock formations. Dalton, that's exactly what I'm doing. There you go. Where are the worms, Ronnie? They just went for more bait. So that was just kind of a fun
In my pants.
We got the notice how Earth Girl females like to isolate themselves and make strange noises. That's there's actually a facsimile of that cover coming out. I think it's coming out in a couple weeks. Archie, what's your position on hot pants? As close as I can get. Man after my own heart. Let's see. Don't you wish boys could stretch their allowance this way? And there you go. He's just got a good stretch covers. Gee, Betty, your tomatoes are doing pretty good. Guess what's doing even better? There you go. So we got Betty's tomatoes. This one always gets listed as a condom cover, which I don't understand why eBay always lists this as some type of condom innuendo. But you see, Betty, love means you haven't scored in tennis. Yes, Reggie, it also means I haven't scored with Archie.
Sex? I don't know. Oh.
Yeah. It's a sexual reference, but. Let's see. Touch football is cool, but you can get hurt just by touching. That's what you think, Reggie. You just touched me for $5. There you go. That's a little agree.
Calm down, Styx. Not that funny.
Damn.
You got the. I knew Styx would find these amusing. Let's see. Get rid of that swimsuit right now. No, you get rid of that swimsuit right now.
Styx is going to giggle himself to sleep tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, you got the good things come in small packages. No, not all the time, Veronica. Good DeCarlo cover there. And last but not least, we got our Archie. Watch out for that big hole around here. That's always a good one. And the sails are trimmed just right. So are the girls. So there's your list of wonderful Archie innuendo covers. You can look for them out in the wild. Again, they always do pretty well, especially the older Pep stuff. Carries great premiums. And if they get a little heat behind Archie as a movie, because I think they were trying to get the guys that did Spider-Man.
I can't wait until more news of this movie starts to drop, and we're going to see just how they screw it up really bad, and then we get to listen to Dom just go ape shit about it.
If they do it animated, I think it would be fun.
Well, they're not. I guarantee you, they're not going to do a lot of the innuendos.
I don't know. It's a big part of Archie.
They would only make it PG-13, so for an innuendo.
And maybe not even, because yeah, that if he's getting in the pink, yeah, that's probably going to push up the rating a little bit. But some of the other ones are innocent enough. They could slip some fun ones in there. So,
yeah.
Hope you enjoyed your Archie innuendo covers. Like I said, go collect them. Yeah, you can find Archie books everywhere.
Yeah.
They're fun to dig for. From Golden Age all the way up to modern stuff. So there's some winners in there. So let me pull this down. And Jedi, you got your.
You gonna run?
Yep.
Gonna run it.
Yep.
Coming soon, collectibles. Dom might have helped a tiny bit.
He didn't help at all.
No, this week.
Nothing. All right, coming soon, collectibles. Kind of a short one this week. I had to kind of bend the rules. For those that maybe are new to the show, we don't really cover a lot of the Marvel DC. You get enough of that on other shows. We kind of try to go for some of the other stuff that maybe you don't see. Everybody's Marvel DC stuff drops all the time. But this week we have, where'd my mouse go? There it is. This week we do have a new Godzilla getting dropped by Hiya Toys. This is Godzilla against Mecha Godzilla of 2002 with the Heat Ray action figure. The Heat Ray action figure. So a lot of Godzilla collectors out there. This one I almost didn't put this one in there because we are seeing a lot of Godzilla lately. It's kind of becoming mainstream, but I went ahead and did it because there are a lot of Godzilla collectors. I even collect Godzilla to an extent, not a big.
That
one.
the toy company, Hiya Toys, they have GI Joe figures too, which are really nice. There's a Zartan I have to get.
Moving on. I'm sorry. This is a prototype. This is a prototype too. I'm going to make sure throw that up there. From Loose Collector, the Scutum. Scoopum? I don't know. This is a Pac Northwest. It's Bigfoot. I didn't know that until I started. I had to Google what a skookum is. I had no idea.
Sounds like something if you don't clean well down below. You got some scooping down there.
A little skookum. I guess it's just. I had to Google it, and it said it was a Pac Northwest Bigfoot. So I don't know. Take from that what you will. This is a little off the wall, a little different. I don't know. Bigfoot
Some cryptid person out there is cursing you right now. Hey, you know what the skookum was.
How do you not know what that is? You call yourself a toy guy. All right, and hey, we got some Beetlejuice. By God, this is another one. If it wasn't such a slow week, this one might not have made the cut. But another Beetlejuice from Bandai is coming out. This is the 1988 Beetlejuice with all the parts and stuff that you can make your Beetlejuice. Form him up the way you want. All right, moving on. Okay, so news on this one actually dropped a couple of weeks, about 2 weeks ago, but they didn't. When the news dropped, they gave us absolutely nothing as far as what it would look like. So this week we actually get a little bit, a pretty good look at what the Hot Toy Wednesday is going to look like. We always like to do, on this show at least, we always like to look at the close-up to see if they capture the actor. In this case, I think they did pretty well.
Yeah, it looks like Jen Ortega.
Yeah. Like her.
Shave eyebrows.
I was gonna say you need to shave the eyebrows off. It seems to be a thing now.
Oh yeah. Does she have them shaved off in the Wednesday? She doesn't, right?
Well, she get them shaved off.
They're very thin.
I saw the thing where she didn't have any eyebrows, and I was like, oh. But yeah, so now we get a better look at very collectible, even in obviously in comic books. I don't know, Shane, if you've noticed it, but a lot of the streams I'm sitting in, people will come in and say, "Do you have any Wednesday?" So I don't know, getting a lot of Wednesday cosplay and tribute covers and stuff. All right, so moving on.
I'll be asking for
Killer Clowns. What do you say? What was that, Styx?
I'll be asking for the Billy Piper figure. So
the Billy Piper, yeah. You let me know when it comes out because I'll help fund that one.
Yeah.
We got pre-orders coming August 20th. Well, I guess that's passed already for the Killer Clown. It's a plush from Rhoda Plush. I'm sorry, it's a Rhoda plush from Mezco Toys. I guess that means it's plushy, I guess. But
great movie. Ever watched this movie?
I don't know if I've ever watched this movie. I don't know if I've ever actually watched it.
I wouldn't mind doing this on a watch along.
Yeah,
you can do that one for Halloween time.
I would do that. I'd watch it because I don't think I've ever watched it. And then we have some Hellboy. Not too familiar. Hellboy's pretty cool. I like Hellboy, but I'm not real familiar with a lot of his villains and stuff that goes on there. But we got a 1 in 12 scale boy from Offsite that's coming soon. Of course, we have the Hellboy from Full Box of Evil. I guess we have different Hellboys up there.
I liked it. It's the Mike Mignola inspired Hellboy.
And then we have Gruagach from The Wild Hunt. I don't know.
You got me.
I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. Lobster Johnson, which might be a distant relative. I don't know. Maybe. I have to look at. I have to go on the old 23andMe and see if any relation. But yeah, Lobster Johnson from the Iron Prometheus series. Yeah, we don't see a lot of Hellboy stuff drop, so I decided to throw it in there. And we don't do a lot of Lego, and for good reason, because You know, we have a few people even on this channel that do Legos, especially if they got small children. So Shane, I don't know if your kids are into the Legos or if they're too young. Say again.
My house is covered in Legos. It's
Okay.
Legos and Legos.
So you have foot injuries on a regular basis.
Foot injuries, fist fights over Legos. I got 3 boys, so they're always.
Oh, all right. I remember. I got 2 boys, so I remember those days.
Yeah.
My kids,
we got
never put them. They never like to put them together. They like to lay booby traps all over the house by just spreading Legos all over the floor. But
Well, they do that. Usually, what they'll do, they'll put them together and then they take them apart 10 times and lose all the pieces. So by the time they build it the 8th or 9th time, it's half a Lego. And they're like, "Where's everything?"
I know Pete and his son like to do Legos as well, and Legos are not cheap anymore either. My God, I mean they are not cheap. But yeah, this one I did not get the damn it, I did not get the count on this one. It's normally like 10 cents. You can normally, I remember this from back when me and Dom would do a collectibles thing show, and we did a lot of Lego back then, and we kind of figured out that however many pieces it is, multiply that times 10 cents, and that's usually what it costs.
Yeah.
So give or take.
This is about probably $99 or maybe $120, depending on. It's a big piece, and this looks like maybe like a 100-piece set, 900-piece set, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're probably in the ballpark.
Yeah.
And of course, you got the little figures that. Hey, if nothing else, when your kids lose all the pieces, Shane, if you can hold on to those figures are where the money is. If you ever decide to sell them when your kids get bigger.
You got 9 figures. 9. That's actually pretty good. 9 Lego figures with the set. So.
Yeah, it still makes me angry staring at Grandpa though. Lazy bastard can't get out of bed until he gets a tour of the goddamn factory. Lazy bastard.
All right, moving on. Hey, here we go. This is something that I know Joe's gonna love. This is all we got. This is all they showed us, except for a little shitty video of some of them sitting on a carousel spinning around. But we have the Frazetta universe. I guess first wave is going to be Conan, Death Dealer, and John Carter. And then on down the line, we get the Norseman, Dark Wolf, Silver Warrior, Egyptian Princess, Mothman, and Frazetta's Valkyrie.
I definitely want the Valkyrie and Egyptian Princess, but I am definitely getting the goddamn Mothman.
So they basically are the same size as the Masters Universe.
Yeah, they're 5.5 inches.
Kind of, right? Yeah. That's pretty cool. You can have fights with the Masters Universe then.
And I think, no, it's not the last one, but I don't never know because Open Kimono, I don't watch the show. Do you guys cover wrestling toys on your wrestling show, guys?
Yeah, we do.
You do?
Sometimes.
Okay, so you might have already seen this. But I threw it in there because I did not know. You got a 4-pack of official retro WWE. That's what the back looks like. We have the Ultimate Warrior. I'll let you guys call these out because I don't know the names of half of them.
Warrior.
I do know Ultimate Warrior. It's Bobby the Brain.
Bobby the Brain.
Bobby the Brain. Yep.
Yeah. Is this is that Jerry
King
Lawler?
Harley Race.
King Harley Race.
Yep, that's King Harley Race.
Okay.
King
So you're
Harley.
getting that guy.
First King of the Ring. winner.
And you have
Virgil.
Virgil. He
Virgil.
was the butler to the $1 Million Man. It was kind of funny.
And that's what the back of the individual. So the top one is what the back of the box looks like, and then the individual packaging. That's what the back of the packages look like. And lastly, I think this is the last one. We did it. They dropped one last week with who did they drop last week? I've already forgotten. Boys Are Back in Town guy. Thin Lizzy.
Lizzie, yeah.
And this week we get Dimebag Daryl from Pantera.
Yep.
From this is Super 7 dropping.
It's still kind of crazy how he died, man. That guy, the damn freaking dude went on stage and just shot him right in the face. Jesus.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I don't. No, I didn't. I mean, I listened to Pantera a little bit, but no, I did not know that. That's terrible.
Yeah. Freaking guy, he was a fan. He went there. He went on stage and shot him right in the face. And
holy fuck!
I don't know if they do. Styx, do they have an updated Ray Harryhausen collection?
I don't know, man.
Styx is a big
but yeah.
fan.
Not recently. They had a few 5 years ago. They haven't released anything recently.
And then I believe that's it. But yeah, so last week we had one. We got this week. Maybe we'll get one
Super
of these a
7,
week. Would be
Super
pretty
7
cool.
makes a lot of figures. You know,
Yeah, they've got several of the musicians already. These are the two newest ones, but yeah,
and
they've got a line of these.
Best band of all, Cold Slither, baby. Come on, man, you can't go wrong with that.
Come on. And I believe that's it. Just shut up and take my money already. That's all we got this week.
Nice. Well, I do have what we're reading section, so Dom, Styx, if you are reading something, you can talk about it. I don't have a image for you outside of Dom. You reading anything this week?
I didn't read anything this week, but I'm actually going to try to get back into the Transformers, man. Transformers is such a good book.
The Skybound?
Yeah,
The new
Skybound, the new, just the last issue. I actually read it. I was reading part of it online and I get a chance to finish reading it, but it's actually really good, man. It's the depth that they put the characters and Ultra Magnus, his character, the whole Optimus Prime is dying. He's got a virus because he had Megatron's arm attached to him, and Megatron is just an evil son of a bitch.
He has a virus because he got head from RC.
Yeah, it's just books are really good.
We've all been there.
I just can't wait for the stories down the road because they have all these wars that are going on, and eventually everything's intertwined. GI Joe, Transformers, Roid Rivals, so it's really really good stuff. But the Transformers stuff, if you're not reading it, read it, man. Really good shit. And the GI Joe book is good. It's great as well.
What are we reading currently in the chat? Yeah, chat. What are you guys reading?
All righty.
All right.
Up next is you, Jedi.
So I had to do some work this week where basically I just sat by a phone and waited for it to ring. So they paid me for it, so I didn't mind, and I got to read comics at the same time. I got a box of trade paperbacks that I'm like, let me just start reading these because I never read them. The first one I picked up and read contained the first 5 issues of Bitch Planet. And
that's where freaking Bruce is from.
I don't know. That's a good one. Now, that's a good one. I don't know if Bruce is still with us. Oh, he's still with us. Bruce, that's a little burn. I think I got to give him credit. When he actually lands one, I have to give him credit for it.
Well, you see, Kingdom of Nerds, he's a fan. He's a deranged fan that's always rooting for me. He's one of my biggest fans, so I got to keep him at bay because sometimes he gets a little too much.
All right. Okay. Calm down.
So
anyway, back to this. Back to what the comic is really about. It is a society where basically there's a lot of rules about if you're rude to somebody, if you insult, if you blah blah blah, these silly rules that really only seem to apply to women. The rules don't apply. They don't apply to the men so much, it seems like. And if they're bad enough, or if you accumulate enough of these rule violations, they send you to this planet, and it's got a real name, but everyone refers to it as Bitch Planet. It's a prison planet, basically, of some women's prison. And what we see in this is it's kind of like The Longest Yard. That's what this is turning into, is a Longest Yard type stare, because on this planet there's this sort of like ball game where you have to. It's like, remember the movie, was it Rollerball or whatever? It's kind of like that in a way. So they're putting together a women's team to compete because they're going to televise it, and they think the women are just going to get slaughtered, and it's good ratings. So right now, the last issue I read, the women played the prison guards, and just like The Longest Yard, the prison guards cheated like a motherfucker and ended up killing one of the women. Actually, their fastest player ended up breaking her neck and killing her. And that's where issue 5 ended. I really enjoy. I'm probably going to keep reading this. I don't know if I'm going to read it. It'll be one of the ones I read every now and then. I'm going to keep reading this because it was actually pretty good. and it was an easy read
It's only
too.
5 issues. It's only 5 issues, I believe, for that first.
For the first trade is 5 issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep reading it. On the other hand, Sex Criminals, I read the first 4 issues of that this week. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that. Basically, it's about this couple that found each other, that when they have an orgasm, time freezes.
There's some good covers.
Yeah, there's some good covers. So they decide to start off at least. They start off being kind of like Robin Hoods. They'll freeze time. They'll have sex. They'll freeze time, and they'll go rob, and they help a library, et cetera, et cetera. And then there's like these other people, I guess, that can do it, and I don't know. There's some head bumping coming. There's going to be some head bumping coming between the guy and the girl and these other people. But there's a lot of fourth wall breaking in this thing. A lot of fourth wall breaking, and I'm not really a lot of reading and trying to figure out who's talking to me through the fourth wall. I don't know if I'm going to keep reading this one, to be honest with you. Bitch Planet, though, yes, thumbs up. I'm going to keep reading that one.
There you go. Nice. Sweet. This week, I am reading 2 large trades about Fletcher Hanks. Fletcher Hanks was a Golden Age artist and story writer who I like weird stuff. So the one book is called You Shall Die by Your Own Evil Creation, and the other is I Shall Destroy All Civilized Planets. His writing is poor at best. His art style is poor at best. There's weird levels of violence in it. And then every now and then you get like this beautiful panel and you're like, that is a really cool thing that he just drew. But then you're kind of stuck with these. There's a little example of some of his style there. It's just a very odd art style, and the reads are just crazy. But it's nice reproductions of all the Golden Age stuff. Like he had stuff that would appear in Fiction House books and stuff like that from the Golden Age as some of the backstories. But some of the art is just so weird and strange and unproportional. But like I said, every now and then he'll have a panel that you're like, that is cool as shit. And it's something you just don't see, It's I guess you can kind of call him kind of like a godfather of some of the out there indie books and stuff like that in terms of just some of the crazy art and crazy stories that he has. But it's definitely well worth the read if you could pick up the big trades. They're nice size, and they're all all it is just filled with republications of his stories. It's 2 fantastic books. Highly recommended if you like Golden Age stuff and you like kind of some weird stuff. You'll read some stories that you'll be like, I've never read anything like that before. You probably never will again. So interesting stuff. That's what I'm reading this week. Styx, you got anything? You reading anything this week?
No, nothing for me this week. I've been just kind of laying low. Now that I'm finally getting a week off from all the school stuff. So, but I'm just not doing anything. I'm just not doing anything.
I don't blame you. Yeah, my kids started school this week, so I'm kind of in the same boat.
We officially start back up on the 2nd, so
we started for real this week, so it's been crazy. And Shane, I gave you the new guy, so you can get a little DJ Qualls there.
It
You're
works.
the new guy. I heard you're digging back into Walking Dead, rereading some Walking Dead.
Yeah, I was flipping through the trade. I've got the trades, and just some of the artwork is there's a panel that always sticks out to me. One of the first ones, like the first time he sees the zombies, it's just like when I was growing up, that was the book. Everybody it was either taboo or you weren't allowed to read it, kind of thing. So it's always stuck with me. But my wife gives me a hard time about it because with all the books she picks up, I guess collecting 4 sets of the color print is too much. So more runs I'm building because I was like,
That money is allocated for other things, Shane.
right. It's
Yeah,
just like
I mean-
buy two of the same cover. It's like, oh, yeah, that's fine. So, but I'm getting.
So
ready
did
to-
you read? So if I remember right from our chat, you said you're rereading this. Did you read the entire 1 through what was it? What did it end at? Like 10? I don't know. I forget.
Well,
but-
there's a funny thing with that too, because they actually solicited 2 covers, so it was supposed to go to 200. That was where everybody was like, all right, the story's going to wrap up at 200. They solicited covers to 195 and then surprise dropped an
That's
end
all right.
book on 193 and drove everybody nuts. So nobody could get a second copy. So that if you have the second, like 2 copies, it's like nobody has them. It's like super low.
Oh, wow.
Everybody was dropping off the book by that point. But I read all the way through the end, and it was kind of a bookend. I was like, oh, they actually wrapped it up. Like,
So did you watch the show too? Did it drive you crazy, the differences between the comic and the show?
yeah, I couldn't do it towards a certain point when because in the book they go a certain direction with the character, and then they killed that character off in the show. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't read it, but they go 2 completely different paths, and it drives me nuts. But I always liked the book because it was like when I was growing up, there wasn't anything quite out where I could get books like that growing up. So I got the Compodiums from my library, and that was my first real, kind of mature comic. I had no business reading it at 12 and 13, but
that's the perfect time to read it. That's when finding, as a kid, finding like Flaming Carrot comics and stuff.
That's
like
when
that,
a growing
when I
boy
was,
needs answers.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you want to find at that age. You're like, oh, there's something else out there.
Yeah, and with it being in color too, it's like a whole. Like I've purposely been waiting. I'm like 5 years deep at this point, waiting for it to get to the point where if I pick it up, I'm gonna, as slow as I go with it, with as little time as I have with the kids and everything. It's like, all right, I can ride this out till it finally finishes, and I don't have to wait for the next one. So I think they're in the hundreds now, so I can take my time a little bit with it.
And the covers are nice. The covers are very nice.
Well, I messed up. I was supposed to get the. I didn't realize they had 8 or 9 of them out when they did the connecting cover that our Adams is doing. So that's the one cover I don't have. I have all the rest of them. I just was like, I'll wait for it to go on eBay in a couple years when everybody has rid of the complete set.
When everyone forgets about it. I don't blame you. Excellent. Well, that's a good list. Next up, I did throw in. I have 2 Tubi recommendations this week because the first one is a documentary, and not everybody likes documentaries. But up on Tubi right now, Frazetta Painting with Fire is available on Tubi, so it's nice. It's free. You get to see great interviews with Frazetta. You get to see great interviews with a lot of great artists. It feels a little dated, but it's interviews with Frazetta. It don't get no better than that. Just seeing a bunch of Frazetta art is worth the price of admission. So for free on Tubi, look up Frazetta Painting with Fire. Now for the lighter side of things, if you're like, documentaries are too heavy for me, I don't like to think, I just want to see things, we have Beach Volleyball Detectives Part 1.
Ooh, I'm into that.
There are two parts.
So good, it needed a sequel.
Exactly.
I wish I could explain how bad and good this is. It's so bad it's good in a lot of different ways. There's use of visual effects that are weird. They're so weird. It's unsettling weird.
You get the POV from the volleyball perspective.
There's 2 girls playing one-on-one volleyball, and they're CGIing the ball. You just have to watch it. It is weird. They're detectives, kind of, and they're volleyball players, kind of.
Does it have better? Does it have better graphics and CGI than Velocipaster?
It can't.
No.
It can't. That's just
Is this
that's
kind of
top of the line.
It actually delinquent schoolgirls?
It's not like you're not going to see it. There's not really nudity per se in it, but it's Japanese, so it's weird in and of itself, in that fun, weird Japanese way of the way they like to mash stuff up. It's just an odd thing. And if you really, really liked it, part 2's up there as well. So you can if you
Tyson's
really
like, you had me with beach volleyball.
Do they do the hand gestures?
yes. You get every fun you want in there. But like I said, it looks like the cameraman was probably paid in ramen, because I don't think he was paid money.
Oh my god!
To film this, because like he got a hot lunch, and they were like, "There you go. Here's a camera."
I'd have done it for free.
I would have as well. But it's just one of those weird things. I like stumbling across really weird stuff on Tubi and watching it and going, okay, this is I won't see something like this again. And Beach Volleyball Detectives Part 1 and 2 are 2 movies that definitely fit that bill. So you can.
It's one of those rare occurrences where the sequel's better than the original, I hear.
It's like a movie called like the Ghetto Butters from Outer Space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I said, don't expect a plot. Don't expect anything that happens to make sense. I watched it all in Japanese, so I didn't even have subtitles on.
I was just gonna ask if the subbed or dubbed.
Just turn the volume down.
It's not dubbed. It's not dubbed. And truthfully, if I had subtitles, I don't know if it would have helped. So
because the words don't match the subtitles. It's funny.
I wouldn't have.
You might have gotten some of the plot.
It was a winner. It was a winner for me. I
got a feeling I wouldn't even know what language the subtitles were in. I would be focused elsewhere probably.
It was literally one of the strangest things I've stumbled across on Tubi, and I've stumbled across a lot of weird, strange stuff on Tubi. But
there is a lot of weird streets.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the best recommendation you've given yet. Yeah.
No, I don't believe there were any. I don't recall any tentacles.
Tyson asked that, didn't he?
No, they have.
I know it. They
have to figure the octopuses and shit. There has to be some.
We get a weird bathtub scene, which is weird. There's a weird beach scene.
Don't give it all away, Joe. I mean, you're going to spoil it for me.
All I'm going to say is there's a weird beach scene, and it's weird. It's just a little strange. You like think something's going to happen, but it doesn't happen. But you think something's going to happen, and something kind of happens. But
is there a foot fetish scene in there?
No, not really.
You could only hope.
But like I said, you're going to watch it and go, "What the fuck did I just watch?" That's about the best review I can give.
Just watch. You know what I'm saying? So kind of it fits in.
Yes, Lesbian Vampire Killers is on there as well.
That's a good one, yeah.
So that's what we got for recommendations for Tubi this week. Did you guys watch anything this week? We got Peacemaker just dropped.
Alien,
which was
Alien, the third part to Alien Earth, which is awesome.
Yeah, I definitely watched that.
Such a good series.
You know,
it's just good.
Joe, you know how I feel about Resident Alien, right?
Yeah, I don't know how I felt about
that. Well, yeah, okay. So you finally saw the ending, but you know that I adore the Resident. It's I'm about to put Twisted Metal on that same tier level as Resident Alien. That show is great. I love that show.
It always makes me laugh. And I expect to get tired of that type of humor, but it still always makes me laugh.
Yeah, I am enjoying the hell out of that show. And I never even played the video game. I have no idea what the video game's about. So, but I'm loving it.
My question for you is, you liked Resident Alien so much, are you interested to go back and possibly pick up the comics to read them?
Probably not, because the main reason I like it is because of, what's his name? Chudek?
Alan Tudyk?
Yeah. He's probably like 90% of the reason I liked it. Is because he was just perfectly casted for that show.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I was overwhelmed by Peacemaker's first episode.
I haven't watched it yet. That's my weekend plans. No.
Someone an orgy?
Yeah, it was something. It was fine. I don't know. I'll watch it all. and roll with it. But I don't know. It gets a little tired after a while. They just feel like they try too hard sometimes with it. In the same way The Boys does that too. Sometimes you just try too hard to shock you. But yeah, finished watching Resident Alien. Did you finish watching Butterfly?
I did. Yeah, so they're gonna they like you said, they set up a season 2.
Yeah.
There's I mean, I know Shane's got a stream to get to, so I don't want to talk too much about this. But I mean, I feel like there's no way the daughter did that at the end. There's no way that's the daughter.
Yeah, I don't know. They kind of led you one way, and I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see where it goes. It was a very watchable series, and I was pleased with that because a lot of these series I go through. I was watching Hostage, which just dropped on Netflix. Awful fucking series. I was forced to watch the whole thing because I was invested. I was invested in like the first 3 episodes, and I'm like, shit, now I got to watch this. Oh shit!
Yeah.
How does a prime minister get blown up in 10 Downing Street, and there's not like Secret Service type people just all grabbing her, and she's just laying on the ground, and people are like,
there's a couple of what the fuck shows like Countdown. So if you're watching Countdown ended. It's like the first 10 episodes, they solve it, they catch the guy, and then with 3 episodes left, they start a whole new investigation.
A whole new arc. Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? There's only like 3 episodes. But on the total opposite end of the spectrum, I'm watching Smoke on Apple.
Oh yeah. And Smoke will take you for a ride, man.
Okay. Hopefully they do, because right now they've told us who the arsonist is in like episode 4. So like, what?
They do, but the ride that you go on to get to that conclusion is worth it.
And I did not know that was what's his name's sister.
Oh yeah, Justice
Smollett.
Yeah.
She's pretty hot. Yeah,
Smoke is a weird series, but it was good. It was worth the ride. It was very weird. They take you on some interesting little meanders and curves through that. You'll enjoy it if you follow it through to the end.
I will.
It's pretty interesting.
Like you said, I'm invested now, so I'm like, once you're 4 episodes in, you're invested. You got.
That's the way I feel. I can't not complete something out once I start watching it, especially if I can binge it. If I can binge it, I'm done. I will sit there for 6 to 8 hours and just watch it straight through if I can. So,
Tyson, we're going to do a live. Well, we can't do a live watch, unfortunately, but I would love to do on Styx's channel. We'll do a live watch of War of the Worlds with Joe. That would be like.
Let's do it.
Oh, you would have me screaming like crazy. Oh,
I know. I'll tell you, Ice Cube owed somebody a favor. That's all I'm gonna say. There's no way.
That or he's just like, yeah, I'll show up for a check. Do I just have to sit in this chair in this office for the most part the whole time? Okay.
Unless he's gone.
Pay me?
Unless he's gone full Bruce Willis and he'll just do whatever they throw in front of him. I don't understand it, but anyway.
Yeah, it was bad. Right, that's what we got. That's what we got for this week. If you haven't subbed up, please sub up over at Renovision. Sub up over at Kingdom of Nerds, where Bruce is going to be having that claim sale tomorrow. Please stop by for that to help support Kyle.
So Tyson had asked. Tyson asked earlier if I'd show a couple of books that I'm going to put on the claim sale tomorrow. Shane, I know you got a stream to get to, so if you need to hop off, by all means, we appreciate having you on. Hope you come back.
Yeah,
but I do know you have a stream to get to. So.
Well, it's kind of funny. We actually moved it to tomorrow because it worked out better.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Well, then you're not going anywhere.
Damn, Jedi, you want to get everything ready? Come on.
Huh? I follow. I bookmark his stream, so I know he had a stream scheduled for tonight, like right after the show, and that's why we were a little worried when we thought, or at least I was.
Lucifer with Mark Spears now. Come on, man.
Well, I was a little worried because Pete said we might have to push the show back 30 minutes, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, that's not going to work real well for Shane because he's got a stream. Okay, Joe, if you want to throw me up on the big screen, these are some things. Or unless you want to do something else
No, I
real
got you.
quick.
Hey, Jedi, you're a stalker now. That's what
There you go.
Bruce said.
I'm a what?
And
Stalker.
Tyson, no,
Not a stalker.
I've not been able to watch a Pirates game through 9 innings since I worked for them in 1994, and I had to do it.
Oh, I forgot to look
it's
up
been
her
very
name.
difficult.
Damn it. I forgot to look up this artist's name, but I'll be throwing these Vampirellas up tomorrow
Oh,
if
nice.
anybody wants them. These are signed by the artist who's cute as hell, and I can't remember her name. I will throw up, again, all of these may not get claimed, but I have some Power Rangers signed by Ariel Diaz that I will offer. I have another Vampirella signed by Tyler Kirkham that I will throw up if anybody's interested. I
And
have
it's
now
not
we're
battle
getting
damage.
now we're getting to the one Tyson's might be interested in. I did cover this up, right? I have a copy of
Ooh, that's nice.
Ilkon, Zombie Tramp, signed by Ali Garza, the naughty one as well. If anybody's interested, I have, these are all extras that I picked up because I don't know when to stop. I have EBAS, Power Hour, that if anybody's, Tyson, get your wallet out. I have Tyndall. And getting back, I do have a Mandalorian also that I'll throw up for the Star Wars, signed by
Kirkham as well.
Kirkham. All right, here we go.
Why does I keep getting freaking? I can't put anything in the damn chat.
I did have one. I had a mall. I had the what's his name mall, but Dom's already claimed it. So I have some Brian Miraglio. The art, no, not Art Adams. Who was it? We just did a
Turner.
we did a spotlight.
Michael Turner.
Michael Turner. I have the Brian Miraglio She-Man, the entire set,
Nice.
including the Naughty Bits ones.
Hey, She-Man, that's already going on in real life.
Jinkies is fun. Jinkies is a fun series.
For the Star Wars out there, I have the Daxina. These are only the nice ones. I did not get the naughty ones. I have the Daxina Princess Leia. This is the Tyndall that I threw in there just for shits and giggles. And that's a sugar spit.
Don't worry, Bruce.
I have
You
the
can choke on it.
Daxinas.
I can say it.
I don't. Bruce might not let me put some of these up there. I don't know. And then because I think Tyson actually
Bruce's
asked for one of
Puritan
these.
audience.
Yeah. Boy, if you know me, you know how hard it is for me to get up Vampirella. It's also hard for me to give up Eom. So I have the Eom, something made, and I threw in. Where did that? I threw in this one, which is one of his best covers ever.
Yes.
Of which one is this? A Heat Seeker?
I think that's a heat seeker. Yeah, it's a heat
I
seeker.
think so. I think so. So that's what I'll have available tomorrow. If anybody wants to claim any of those, I haven't assigned numbers or. I'll put good prices on it too, because it's going to a good cause. So, yeah, if anybody's interested in those, tune into Lucifer's stream tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be there. Yeah.
Yep. On Tuesdays, Styx. What's up with who this week?
This week, Tuesdays at 9:15ish, we'll be watching the second half of the Tenet episode. We'll be watching Doomsday last week. I hope you guys listen. I hope you guys get to watch.
I will catch up.
I gotta get that too.
It is kind of important to watch that before you watch.
Oh, I will definitely catch up.
But
It might be more fun if I don't, but okay, I'll try.
Yeah.
No, it won't. Please watch.
You don't know.
If you want to get together and we can watch it before we watch the next one, that might be a lot of one night, but we can.
Next time, not watching it once with you is enough.
Two different episodes. Other than that, that's it. Yeah, Tuesdays 9:15. I'm over at my channel.
You guys doing a wrestling show on Thursday?
The always faithful Doctor. What?
Yeah.
Cleavage Day. Nice. Oh, yeah, 100%. I'll be there unless I'm working.
Wrestling.
That's not wrong.
Definitely wrestling Thursday, 9:00. We have talking about the crazy pay-per-view situation with all going on with all the pay-per-views and all the PLEs and money spent. Do you know WrestleMania 42? The front row ticket, $70,000. $70,000.
Damn, that's more than Super Bowl money. That's
Who
more
the
than
hell
Super Bowl, I
pays
think.
$70,000? Listen, all of a sudden, people are wrestling fans out of the blue now. It's like people, all of a sudden now it's the hottest thing. You have all these influencers, and you have all these people that are promoting it. So all this money, TKO is, so.
You guys remember the Ric Flair comic that came out a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Every time somebody brings up wrestling, I remember I was in store when that came out, and our owner was walking up to people and giving them a whoa, and scaring the hell out of them.
Yeah.
So he's like, "You gotta buy it. This is the shit." Whoa! It's his thing, man. I love
back in the '80s, man, watching wrestling was so damn fun, man. It's think about it. Think about Hulk Hogan's dead, which is kind of crazy. He's the reason why wrestling's on the map the way it is. It's just amazing.
So he lived into his 70s, which for professional wrestlers is.
And listen,
like
there's an ongoing investigation. Medical malpractice might be the leading cause of his death. So we'll see what happens.
I'm super curious about this 70,000 because I wanted to do a comparison. The average Super Bowl tickets run from 3,000 to 10,000.
Wow.
So we're talking 7 times the highest Super Bowl ticket.
That's crazy.
For WrestleMania. Crazy. That is crazy.
And
I guess it's because of the celebrities. I bet you it's because of the celebrities.
But also just the rich people that want to go to the show. And look, they have WrestlePalooza that's coming next month, right? Yeah. So it's the first PLE on ESPN. That ESPN signed a new deal with wrestling and tickets. The front row tickets for WrestlePalooza, a new show, a new PLE they're doing. Already $6,000 for the front seat already, like the front row.
That's nuts.
$6,000, man. Look, it's really sad because that faces out the person who really enjoys wrestling that wants to go to a show that can't afford it. If you have kids and they want to go see the show, how are you going to take the kids to go see the show because it's too expensive? Is that?
So I'm not going to argue that point with you. You got a whole show for that, but. You go to a live event, the same reason you go to a professional football game. It's for the experience because you're damn sure going to get a better view if you stay home and watch it on TV.
Well, of course.
So if you want to watch it with your kids and be able to point to say this, and this, stay home and watch it at home.
Do kids still watch wrestling? Are kids watching wrestling now, or is it? Is it like comics where it's just an
Matt's kids will
part now?
Listen, just take the kid alone. It's an adventure and experience for the kids that they go with their family, go with their dad or mom to go.
I used to take my two sons when they were younger. I would take them to the Pro Bowl here in Hawaii. The only thing they gave a shit about was the garlic fries. That's all they cared about.
Sounds like my boys.
That's all they ever care about.
They took my tater tots earlier. Put them in the air fryer. Come back. I see both of them. They're stacked up, looking at me like.
More.
They're great.
No, that's crazy. Wrestling is nuts. I have my playbill here. So the only wrestling I ever went to, and I kept it.
Who's on the card?
Screen
here. Put it on the big screen.
I'll show you. Here.
Kind of cool.
Let me throw myself up here. There you go. There you go.
Let me show you. Roddy Piper.
King Kong Bundy.
King Kong Bundy versus Junkyard Dog. George the Animal Steel. Jake Roberts. Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
What's the date on that? What's the date on that? Was it 1966? What the hell's the date on that?
No, this was 1986. 1986.
Shit, I was 16 years old, man.
Yeah.
I used to watch the Junkyard Dog wrestle out of Louisiana, I think.
Even at Tiger Chung Lee, for God's sakes.
Yeah, man. Yo, is Mr. Fuji on there?
I went. No, Mr. Fuji wasn't on there, but Coco Beware was there.
Coco Beware.
That was. I went with my dad when I was like 10, and
I saw Rikishi at a con in Rhode Island, and that big ass ain't fake. That's one thing. That fucker's real.
It's kind of funny every time I don't want to say what show it was at because I don't want to blow them up because it was kind of a scene, but I have to thank the Honky Tonk Man for walking out of a show and getting me a half price booth here in Phoenix. That's all.
Nice.
He getting those signatures, and he decided I'm out. And I see him walking out with the big hair. He's 70-something years old, still looks like that. I was like, that's the Honky Tonk Man. What the hell's going on?
Oh yeah, he still has that quaff of hair.
Yeah, so he's all the way out, and I was like, what the hell happened to him? And they're like, yeah, he only got 5 signatures, and he walked out. So I got a booth for good price. So
wow,
nice.
Honky Tonk Man.
He was the greatest intercontinental champion for a long time. Back in the day, yeah.
So actually, I'm going to segue since we still have Shane here. So how you I've listened to you talk on your streams. You do a lot of networking at the shows you go to, right? I mean, that's how you told me you met Monty Moore. You said you met him at a show, and that's how you got him on your stream. And I know you also have you do shows with Marissa Pope. You do shows with Mike DeBalfo, if I'm finally say his name right.
Mark
Now, did you meet all of them at a show and just network with them, or did you know them through
Yeah, Mike, it was kind of funny. We all in the same weekend. So I was looking at what started it was Jess was looking for one of Mike's covers. I don't know if you have it on hand to show off. She does not. She doesn't know what box it's in, but she wanted this. They were doing a Zodiac series, the Lady Deaths. So they started with all the different, they're up to, I think Leo just dropped today. So she wanted the one that she missed out on. And my last ditch effort was just like, well, maybe I'll post in the Sworn Nation. Somebody has to have it. Mike hit me up and we met up, had a blast. And I was like, well, maybe there's something there. And ended up meeting Monty the same day at Phoenix Fan Fusion. So I was like, well, if I'm getting one AP edition, I'll get all of them. And then I hit up Marissa, and the rest is kind of history. So, they're fans of the books that they do at the end of the day. My wife's too big of a fan she's like, ask them to come on. It's like, okay, see what happens. And
I think that's how I found your channel, was because I collect Marissa Pope. And so I think I saw her, and you were doing a joint stream with Goblin Comics, I think, or something.
Yeah, so that was fun. So we did that. It was we started with Mike, and then he's like, well, Marissa's gonna come. I was like, yeah, bring her. I'd love to see everybody. And then Zach just moved here. He lives in Arizona now. So Goblin Collectibles came by to hang out, and they're like, well, Zach's coming. We're bringing Mad Love Comics. So it was like this little house party at Valvo's, and our stream ended up being 8.
I'm a big Marissa Pope. Some might say it, a little crush. I don't know. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
I'll tell her. Let her know.
I'm going to say that out loud. But I love Marissa's stuff. I have a couple of her. I have several of her original art pieces.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
including I have the OA for her very first Vampirella cover that just came out a couple months ago.
Oh, no way!
Nice.
There you go. Yeah, she was super excited to have you at the show. I think you picked up more than everybody there. So MVP of the night.
Well,
Good stuff. My bad.
Man, John, man.
We all have our vices.
My wife doesn't watch this shit. So.
Yeah, the shows are fun. That's a good way to network. I used to go to a lot of shows just to have fun and just hang out. And then my wife gives me a hard time. She's like, you turn everything into work. Now we're working, but it's fun. I have a good time. We're gonna see. I know. She's like, I got Monty. She always reminds me. She's like, one that said hi. I was like, all right. And if Monty, if you're watching, hi Monty. We love you, man. And we're hanging out with the whole gang. Probably, I don't know if Zach's going, but most everybody's going to Tucson next weekend. So I think Marissa just announced she's going to be there, or is going to. Maybe I spoiled it.
Nice.
She'll be there. So she's hanging
out.
But
I asked you once because not that it's like I expect you to know everybody in Arizona. You're Northern Arizona, right? You said.
Yeah.
We have some fellow Renovision analysts that are from. Where are they from?
Surprise.
Where are they at? Huh?
I grew up in Surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
They're always talking about how hot it is.
Yeah, it's hot down there.
It's
We
hard as
did
fuck.
22 years and decided I'm out. I got to see something else. So I was in the scene down there for a long time. I was there when Surprise Comics opened. Matt and his wife, they're great people. And back when Surprise had dirt roads, there was nothing there. Now it's a whole metropolitan.
Yeah, when I went there, they were just building that new baseball stadium that they got down there, and
Oh yeah. I lived across the street from there for a couple years in the apartments. When they do 4th of July, cars start going off. I mean, it's that close across the street. Boom, and all the cars.
Yeah, I know exactly what we were talking about. Yeah,
it's a good time.
Awesome. Well, how long are we in here? We're about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Joe, are we about to pull the plug on this?
Yeah, pretty soon, I think.
All right. Well, thanks, Shane, for coming over. You're always invited back. Just let me know if and when you want to hop on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime.
You should.
It was it was eye-opening. Like I said before, raise your hand on this panel if your wife collects comics with you. Yeah, I think Shane's the only one that can collect his hand. So that's an interesting dynamic. Yeah, I'm jealous.
So you hear crickets.
You didn't raise your hand.
Raise your hand if your wife wants to sell everything and get out of the house. Well, actually, not sell it, throw it away.
Oh yeah. No. I tell my wife this is big money, and she's not gonna let me throw it away. I say this is money. Yeah.
Yeah, but I tell my wife it's money. She's like, "This, let me see it." Then I'm like, "I gotta sell it." She goes, "Then sell it."
Damn it, Giggles! Don't give him such a hard time. Lighten up. Giggles is great.
Yeah, just a reminder that Kyle still has his GoFundMe up, I believe. So, of course, you can always give there. Please join Bruce for the claim sale. Even if you're not going to buy anything, just come hang out, have a good time, see some cool books. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of Spears for all you Spears heads out there. A lot of signed Spears stuff.
A lot of signed Spears. Yeah, they were all signed.
I know how you kids love that stuff. So,
directly from the man himself. We're not talking any middleman. He sent that stuff directly from his pen to Bruce for his mailbox. So it's,
yeah.
I thought you were going to say something else.
You would.
I know. I thought you were.
It is. There's definitely some good stuff there. So please stop by on Bruce's channel at Kingdom of Nerds. And, of course, Renovision, you can always catch the CBSI Hot 10, 9 o'clock on Friday. Sorry, it was a little bit late today, but Pete's on vacation. Pete's allowed to take vacation sometimes,
Shane, Bruce asked if you watched the K-pop Demon Hunters.
I haven't, but with a title like that, how could I not?
I believe
I've thought about watching that one too, but I haven't. Yeah.
My wife is holding off on that. She's been watching other things too. She wants to watch that, but apparently it's good. Apparently, it's a good show.
I
do believe it's on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, I think it's Netflix.
Oh, we did. My wife says we may have started it, so
okay.
I'm horrible with it. If I put a show on and I let myself lay down, I'm out in 5 minutes. And she's like, "We're trying to watch TV."
Yeah.
Terry Floyd just picked this up. He wanted to show you, Shane.
Oh, right on. Very cool.
Ooh,
that's a hard one to find.
Yeah. He was very pleased to find that.
7 of 77 too. Wow.
Yeah, some of those are super limited. Like they'll put them up for like 2 days, but
67.
Yeah, because it's just.
Was it 67?
Yeah, 67 of 77.
Oh,
I wish they would. I that's one thing I do like about. I mean, people make fun of titty books all the time and stuff like that. I don't care. They do things right in comics. When they number things, a lot of times they do it right. They stamp it on the damn cover. Don't throw some shitty little COA in the back sometimes. Just stamp the cover if you're limiting it so that I know, okay, I got 77 out of 100. I don't have to hope that whatever's written on some index card that's thrown in the back of the bag that says, 77 of 100 is really 100 issues out there. So.
Well, listen, we've all been through that, you start stamping the covers now of comics and making them a legit with the how many books were out there, instead of making a certificate in the back. This book is 1,000 books. Do we really think it's 1,000 books? Not really. But if you start stamping the covers and making, you definitely.
What probably is 1,000 bucks.
I know, but listen, there's like so much discrepancies and stuff like that on that. If you stamp the books itself and make the books, they put the number on the books itself, it might make.
They're not gonna.
Different.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. They're not gonna stamp 3,000 trades and 1,000 virgins, though, individually numbered.
But
I mean,
but
they do it for sports cards. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying the cost benefit may not be there.
I just like it because when especially if you're buying secondary market, you're looking on eBay or something like that. You happen to have books, 77 of 100, and you see somebody selling 77 of 100, and you're like, okay, there's something fishy there. It's just you get a little more certainty with the stamp on there. Yeah, that's what it is. I do not believe there is an SNS tomorrow.
There's not. No,
There's not.
But on Sunday, for all of your Star Wars needs, there is Tales from the Dark Side, where Marco and Wayseeker yell at Dom for about 2 hours.
It's
always interesting. And then on Wednesdays, you can catch Dub and Marco and Bruce filling in for Pete on the Tax Show on Wednesdays. That's the lineup that we have for live stuff on Renovision. And as always, Pete is throwing up pre-recorded stuff all the time where you can get your Wednesday watch list and sneakies and all kinds of. Pete comes up with like some new segment, like at least like 3 a week, where he's coming up with something new and throwing it up there. So they're good short videos where you're getting very timely information on what's hot out there in comics.
Listen, you see, how come freaking Bruce puts something up and they don't freaking block it? I put up something and I keep getting my thing blocked.
You want me to ban Bruce? You want me to block him? You want me to ban Bruce?
This has got to go.
Fucking, you're a one-of-one cocksucker. That's what you are.
If you
Shane,
go back, Shane, if you go back several, like a month or so, and watch one of our old shows, you will understand this dynamic between Dom and Brucifer and Bruce.
Yeah,
it'll make perfect sense.
They're like an old married couple that just bicker.
They really are. They really are. Yeah.
That works for me. I love it.
Well, Shane, we do appreciate you hanging by. Anytime you want to drop in, please feel free. We're here every Friday for the most part. I think October will probably be the only time we might not have a show because most of us are going to Baltimore for the con.
Oh, right on. That'd be a good time.
Baltimore is a good one. That's talk about a great lineup of artists they always have there. It is a comic con. So it's always fun.
I won't be able to make next week because we're getting ready to. It's about a 3-hour drive from us to get out to Tucson, so we're going to be getting out there getting set up. Hike. But
best of luck at the show. Have a good time. Yeah. Sell some books. Have some fun.
It'll be a good time.
Rub shoulders with some talent out there. Some of the writers.
For those like myself that can't get out, I'm on Hawaii. We get like one a year. If you wanna watch some live coverage from the cons, give Shane and Sinister Comics a follow and whatnot. And the great thing about Shane, he's not going to pressure you to buy a damn thing. Just hang out. And just chill. So
good.
Yeah, we tell everybody, you don't have to buy anything. It's free to hang out and talk some shit with us. Have a good time.
Sounds great. Well, like I said, welcome anytime. We're always here. So stop by anytime you want. And with that, any last words, boys?
Yeah, Bruce.
Have a good weekend.
Choke on a big one. I hope you choke on a big one.
Choke on a big one. We need to put that on a shirt.
All right. On that note, have a safe and good weekend, everybody. Take care.
The qualified.